All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for joining me. Sorry it's been a minute since I've uploaded anything. Life happens. It's been kind of crazy. Of course, the wind's going to pick up now, but as you can see, I am down here at where the Ohio River, right there, and the Kentucky River meet, and we're doing some catfishing. Currently, I got 4 ounces of weight out on all 3 rods. No bites yet, but I've only been here about a half hour, so fingers crossed. We'll get you a big one here soon. I hope y'all could hear that because the wind was stupid there for a minute. Anyway, wish me luck.
You have any bites, Daniel?
Kinda. This one was getting played with earlier. Looks like it might rain. Oh, I lost him, damn it!
Dixie got excited for you though.
Nope. Okay. Come on, take it again. All right, everybody, as you saw, I didn't have the most successful time fishing down at the river, but I figured I'd use this video as an opportunity to kind of give you an update on my favorite fishing spot for catfish. That's AJ Jolly Lake. Now, for those of you who are not aware, this year they're doing a massive amount of work to the lake and to the park. Specifically to the dam, and because of that they've had to lower the lake quite a bit, actually. I mean, I don't know, I heard it was only 5 or 6 feet, but it feels like a hell of a lot more than that to me. But what I wanted to do is take this opportunity, since I have it, to walk back to my normal camp spot, my normal campsite, and just see what's there. Unfortunately, without a boat with a depth finder, fish finder, it's really kind of difficult to know what the bottom of the lake looks like. Now, I do have a boat with a depth finder now, but unfortunately the lake is closed at this point. But this does give me a quite unique opportunity to actually walk back here and see what the lake bottom looks like without any water on it. Should help me for planning in future years. Now, supposedly, from what I'm hearing, the lake and the campground will both be reopened next year, so 2027. I don't know if I believe that, just being completely honest. But I want to walk through kind of what they're doing. Now, I can't really get back to the dam because I am not walking that far to see what they're doing back there. But I can show you some of the other things that they're doing. And I want to ask your opinion on whether or not there are some things here that I think I might need to be concerned about when the lake finally does come back up. Oh, there's a deer. standing in what probably would have normally been about 2 feet of water. That's kind of cool. Anyway, I'm just walking back here now. So I'll see you when I get to the campsite. I'm walking up to the site now. And I can already tell you it's definitely different. And there is some features of the lake bottom that I did not know were there. So that is interesting, to say the least. I wonder if this was a dredge spot. Okay, so here you can see this is the normal camp spot. All right, so normally I'm camping my camper, the door is like right here, and this is about the back of the camper. About right where I'm standing is about the back of the camper. So normal shoreline, holy cow, it gets deep real darn quick. Holy cow. Wow, okay. So normal shoreline is right here. All right, that's the normal shoreline, but you can see how far down. If you come over here, it drops real deep real dang quick. Holy cow. So this gives you an idea of where it is we're fishing. Holy cow. Okay, so that whole rock area over there, that little rise, I had no idea that was there. Stumps over there, stumps over there. Looks like an old Christmas tree drop over there. Let's walk down there and take a look. A lot of glass back here. That's unfortunate. Golf balls. Golfers trying to hit it over here. That's kind of funny. Okay, so usually I'm out here. That's probably the rocks right there. Right there, that I'm usually getting caught up on when I hook something in the corner. There's an old tree right here. That's another snag waiting to happen, but that's also flathead heaven right there. See a nice big old flathead hanging out in there. Right there we've got some old Christmas trees where they sank them. Tied them to those cinder blocks and sank them down. Another big old stump, several big stumps over in this corner. Okay, that explains a lot. All right, I'm coming over here where this last year is where I had most of my good success, was over here. Sorry about the wind. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me about that well or not. This is where I caught a lot of fish last year. Okay, so just like everywhere else, it just kind of drops off real quick. Okay. So, I don't know this for certain, but my assumption here is that after they fill the lake back up, they're gonna come through with a, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Come through with a electric shocking boat. Oh, look, there's some more Christmas trees right here. That's people that they sunk back in the day with the cinder blocks tied off. Okay, so this could be a couple of the snags I was getting caught on too. And quite a bit of line sticking out of it, that's for sure. And a crankbait. It's broken, otherwise I'd take it with me. It's a shame how much trash is down here, but I guess that's to be expected. This lake's been around for a while. There's a tip of a fishing rod. A couple tips of fishing rods right through here. Flip-flops. It's a shame how much trash. I hope before they start putting water back in this, they come around and pick up some of the trash. That'd be kind of nice, but I don't know. I don't know how feasible that is. We have had a little bit of rain, so the water is slightly higher than normal right now. Curious what this is over here. All right, so right there is a rock ledge. That'd be a good place for fish to kind of, there's, oh my gosh, big old pipes over there. Snorkel. The cast net looks to be in actually pretty good shape. Might come back and take that one with me. So I have a feeling, I know they're doing some dredging. I'm thinking they might have done some dredging right here to make this deep hole. Yeah, this looks like they may have been doing some dredging through here. Which, again, I'm not opposed to, per se. Add this little channel right through here is not a bad thing. Honestly, should help the fishing over in this side specifically. That's actually pretty good, because right now I'd be underwater. This lake gets pretty deep pretty darn quick, because right now I would be completely underwater. Huh. That's some fish jumping. So one of the reasons I feel like this lake is such a good catfish lake, or fishing lake in general, it's not, I'll be honest, it's not that great for bass. It's all right for crappie. It's not that great for bass, but I think one of the reasons is because there is an overabundance of bait fish here. I mean, like a lot of bait fish. So I think that's part of the reason this is such a good fishing lake. And I can't tell if the bait fish survived. I would imagine so. Anyway, that's the update from the campsite. It's very different, and I would be very underwater right here. I'm gonna take a couple pictures so I can kind of gauge where I am when I'm back here, when the water's back up. But anyway, it's gonna do it for this part of the update. I'll see you in a minute. One of the additional updates that they're making is on this side of the lake over here. They've been doing a lot of dredging to make it deeper, because it's not more than a couple of feet deep back there in total. And also, one of their plans, and I kind of wish they'd start on this soon, but right there where the water comes out is a culvert. So what they're going to be doing is actually turning this road that I'm currently on here into a bridge, as opposed to just I guess an earthen embankment with a culvert down the middle of it. I'll be honest with you, that would make accessing that side of the lake for fishing a lot easier. I'm not saying that it's not possible, but depending on your boat, it may not be possible to get over to the other side of the lake. That being said, I'm very interested to see what this project does to the fishery. I had finally figured this place out and had started to catch a lot of fish there, and then they went and did this. So, I mean, all in all we can really do is wait and see. Hopefully they get the work done on the dam, and we can get out there and start filling the water back up for the fishing. So, here's hoping. Anyway, I'll see you in a minute. I've never really been a witness to something like this in the past, so I don't know whether or not I should be concerned about this or not. So this area out in front of me, I'm standing right here on the water's edge, and you can see it kind of, well, maybe you can see it dry, kind of drops down and goes over, and there's a little cove right here. All that grass was lake bottom. So what's gonna happen when the water fills back up? I mean, how long is this grass gonna continue to grab fishing lures, you know? I don't know. There's a couple more sunken pallets over there though, so that's good to know they're there, right next to that log. I'll go over to the ADA accessible fishing pier here, which is normally only about 3 or 4 feet off the water. It's yeah, about 10-15 feet above the water now. It looks like we got a lot of buried stuff out here, which is good to know for when I get the boat out there, or the kayak even out there. This little table here too. I actually never been out this before. So below the thing, right there's all the picnic tables, and then looking toward where they have the kayak rental and stapled in pavilion, you can see a bunch of buried and sunken Christmas trees and stuff like that just out there in the middle. And moving that way, we got some old stumps. All that area over there that's grass, like right there below my finger, that's probably about 2 to 3 feet deep normally, and it's all grass now. So if any of you have ever had this happen to a lake near you and you were maybe noticing it or something like that, what the heck is that? Oh, okay. And maybe you've been a part of this at a lake near you. What happens to that grass? Because I kind of hope it all dies and gets back to a bare bottom, but I also know that that stuff's going to hang out for a while, because I mean, it doesn't just immediately rot and disappear. So anyway, put in the comments, what do you think? Should I be worried about it, or should I not be worried about it, or should I just not worry about it because there's nothing I can do about it anyway? Anyway, that's going to do it for this particular video. I want to thank you all so very much for watching. Stay tuned, we have some more fishing content specifically coming up here in the very near future. But you have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. If you're getting ready to go to bed, you have a good night's sleep, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.